Opening up questions for Coach.
Joe, I mean, the emotion you must have been going through in that game, down 13 with a rally to tie it on Dira's layup and just overtime, the chances there. I mean, just can you put in perspective your first NCAA game now as a head coach, which unfortunately came on the short side of?
You know, I think when you look back now and you're asking these young ladies to reflect really quickly back on their years here, which I'm sure it's not easy for them. But when you look at the game, obviously knowing the atmosphere, being at home, a little bit different. I spent 4 years as an assistant going to the tournament and traveling, which is certainly a different experience than being at home. I think the energy that we felt in the building today was one that we expected. And very pleased to see, and I think that the last 4 games we started slow, and that was kind of how we started again, and we had to fight back. And I never thought, probably throughout most of the game, that we weren't going to come back, because that's just what we've done. And I knew that we had a run in us. The question was, could we get stops? I mean, 96-90 with 2 overtimes. Shanika played every single minute, I think, of the game. I mean, you can't ask for more from our players, but as far as emotions, yeah, I thought we had a good chance going into overtime with the momentum. I thought that was really critical that we were able to probably win in that segment because of the limited use of our players. But you know what, my experience was great. I mean, obviously I want to win, and we want to win as a group. Those players in there gave everything they had for us today, and we'll be back.
Joe, right here, Tom Mark-Seaton from Dayton. I just wondered what you saw on the Dayton team today, or what you noticed about them. And
Well, I mean, we let them do what they were good at earlier, and they made threes, and that's been I think I said even prior to the TV crew, I think when we've given up 7 or more threes, I think anyone who gives up 7 or more threes is hard to win. So I thought they did a good job of getting what they were good at early. I thought we did a better job toward the tail end to really be able to pressure. And you know what, I think Hoover obviously had a nice game. She was their go-to kid. But I thought number 4, the kid Applewhite, really had a nice game for them, and she made a difference coming off the bench. I thought they played really hard. You know, that's what we expected. I mean, nothing they did we didn't expect.
Any additional questions for Coach? Front?
Just about you guys going into the final minutes when Dira makes the play and you guys go into overtime. It seemed like you had a lot of momentum going in there. Do you think you ran out of gas a little bit towards going into the second overtime?
Yeah. I mean, you know, we played 7 deep. Ashley was fantastic today and gave us a huge boost. Zero's playing with 4 fouls. You know, it's hard. She can play 50 minutes. I mean, 50 minutes. You know, as a freshman to play 38. Amber played 42. I mean, you know, we're playing a lot of minutes, and that's what we are. There's no excuse. I told them in the locker room, hey, we've been playing like this all year. So what do you guys? You know, if you're tired, you know, you gotta get over it. And they did that. They fought. We've got fighters, and you know, certainly I thought at that point in the game, though, and at this point in the season, and what's on the line, you can't be tired. So there's no room for being tired.
Mike Morton, Times Ledger. Nadira fouling out at the end of the first overtime, just how much did that just kind of stop everything else that going into the second?
You know, obviously her going out, and I, you know, we talked as a staff if that did happen. I mean, we've been in situations where Nadira has been in foul trouble this year, and we've had to kind of weather ourselves through the first half or even an entire game. And I think, you know, we've asked Aaliyah Hanford, who is a freshman, to take that role, and that was difficult. If you look, we finished the game, I think, with 2 freshmen, a sophomore, a junior, and Shanika was our lone senior in the first round of NCAA Tournament game, which I think is promising, obviously. Nadira's a special player. You can't replace a kid like that, or a Shanika. So it reminded me, it was funny, and when she made that shot, it reminded me of Creighton a little bit last year, when she came flying down, and just a tough player, a tough kid, a tough player. So yeah, we certainly missed her. I mean, she's our leader on the floor, she's our general. It's fairly big that she's not on the floor.
From the time. Any additional questions?
Coach, I just want to have a question.
You have to wait for the mic. Thanks, Bill. Name and affiliation.
Yeah, Marcel Cuddy from Starlight Media. Coach, a question. Are you satisfied the way the referees performed here today, and especially during the overtime period?
We're not gonna, right, I'm referees. Thank you. Any additional questions, Coach Feinberg? We're getting screened by a camera.
Joe, Doug Fine with the AP. Was this, in a sense, a microcosm of your season? I mean, you had the nice comeback, but there were a couple games early on that was that one play short, the one stop short to get the win, whereas, I mean, tonight, in the first overtime, you had a chance up 2, and then they made a play to...
No, we could have gave up. We were down 13, and we could fight back, and we could have given up, and I felt we made the plays we had to get ourselves back in the game. I mean, I wouldn't call it a microcosm. I would just call it, we didn't. If you look at how we finished the game to how we started, I thought we really did a great job, and we played the way we've been playing for the last 10 games. And I thought our players made great plays. I thought they made important plays to get us back in the game, and we came up short. I think that's what it comes down to. And, I don't think it's a microcosm. I think the growth that we've shown throughout the season, even from the beginning to now, I think was evident today in the game. The way that we fought, the way that everybody had to get together. Let's not take that lightly, but Ashley Perez comes in and has 17 points and stuck it to me probably for the year. But she was fantastic. But like she said, I told her in practice, you're going to make big shots for us. I promise you will make big shots for this program. And she did today. She played with that confidence she showed early in the year, and I think throughout practice, like Shanika was saying. But, those are the things that I think are really, really exciting about the game itself. But I don't think it's a microcosm. I think we just, we got beat today.
Thank you, Coach.